create.
Kai fan is a Chinese dish that consists of rice with salted pork, and in this case bok choy. This is how bok choy looks like. Very simple. Okay? Now, two things that you need to be aware. You need the bok choy. You need some salted pork, which you're going to cut into cubes. If you have access to fresh ginger, peel it, have a little bit because you're going to mince it. And make sure you have some jasmine rice because of the aromatic. That's what, Chinese and other Asian culture like to cook with. And I have a cup and a half here. You're going to need some oil too and the little other ingredients that we traditionally use. But this is the main ingredients. First thing, cut the bok choy. You're going to cut the green area. Pieces like this. You don't need a lot, okay? In fact, this amount is sufficient for what I want to do. Yeah, this is sufficient. Make sure you cut the salted pork into pieces, smaller pieces. You don't want big chunks. Small pieces are fine. You can go small as you want. I don't want it super small, but I don't want it big. See, this size is fine. This is fine. Even this little big is fine too. So you're going to do that, okay? I have about 5 to 6 ounces here. I did leave some of the fat, but if it has too much, just take it out, So I have this pan in here. You can use any type. I'm going cast iron. I put about maybe a teaspoon of neutral type oil, like sunflower. You can use vegetable. Maybe grape seed, peanut, doesn't matter. And what I'm doing here, I'm heating it up. Let me put it a couple notches above medium. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cook the bok choy. The reason I'm doing this, you don't have to, but they tend to release water. And I don't want to cook my rice without knowing how much liquid I have. So by doing this, if they happen to release some liquid, then I know what's up, you know what I mean? I know what I'm dealing with. So I'm trying to get some of the liquid release while I'm cooking it now too. I'm going to do this for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Not too much liquid was released, but at least it's cooked, so I'm going to put it aside, okay? So I have a pot, medium-high heat. First thing I'm going to do, and there are different ways of doing this. The order doesn't matter. But I'm going to start with the meat, salted pork. And I'm going to break it out, reheat it, and I'm breaking it out so it doesn't stick together, okay? Because when you cut it, they still kind of stick together, so I'm breaking it out. Let me add the rice, cup and a half. Let me mix it up. Oh, it smells delicious already. What I'm going to do now, you see this ginger? I'm going to mince it a little bit. You don't go crazy, you don't need a lot. Just enough to mix it up, okay? When you mince it, it creates like this little paste. You don't need a lot. Let's mix it up, everything. And what you do now, you add the water. How much? Put enough, not a lot, but put enough. That's about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch. It's about 1/2 inch higher. So when you put a spoon or whatever, it's like this much more. It's about 1/2 inch. Medium high, boiling. And let it boil for a few seconds. And as I do that, get a couple drops of oil. Just a couple drops. If you happen to have some sort of Chinese white wine, cooking wine, you can use that too. Put a little bit on it to give it a sweet flavor. I don't have that. I have a substitute. So I'm going to put a little bit of mirin, which is Japanese. But if you use something similar for Chinese, let's say some sort of Chinese cooking wine, that would do, that the sweetness. Reduce the heat to medium because it's boiling. And what you're going to do is you're going to cover this baby. About a minute later, it's still boiling, but it's kind of stabilizing a little bit. I'm going to add the greens, okay? If it has water, don't add that water. Just the greens. Or the bok choy. In this case, the bok choy. Going to mix them up a little bit. Don't go crazy. And you're going to cover it, okay? So you still have water on it. The rice is not dry. You want to add it before that. And you're going to cover it. The water has evaporated. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it. Stir a little bit. Because I don't want the bottom to burn. And I'm going to cook it. Let me reduce the heat to low. So this is cooking fast. So I'm going to reduce the heat and let it cook for another, I said 3 or so minutes, okay? Look at this beauty. That's simple. See how simple?